I got a bitch heart.
Right, so do I. So do I.
I'm gonna take a shit on your front yard a little bit.
Okay, all right, we'll do it.
Episode.
Welcome to another episode of
Nerd Out.
I am Randy. This is Brian, and this is our post sail barge episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna. I sold my yak face, so I've got 200 into the sail barge, so I'm done.
This is a
right?
pretty sweet
yeah,
deal,
that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah,
so anyone
it's
who,
gravy.
Yeah. So I hope everyone enjoyed their sail barge.
Yeah.
And I enjoy mine.
Yeah.
So this has been. It's been 2 weeks. All right, what do you want to bitch hard about? You want to go?
What I want to bitch a little hard about is this. Like, when you sent me the pictures, I thought it was a legit toy.
Oh, wait a minute. You're going right into my love here.
Like, I'm sorry. I thought this was, like, big and, like, a thing. I didn't realize it was, like, smaller than a freaking studio
man.
series.
Okay, well, you're going to bitch about that. I'm going to change your mind. So that's... I didn't know we were going into that.
Yeah.
So I got the Reuters Diaclone, whatever set
Looks
it is.
cool.
Yeah, see, you're going to already change your mind. So it's a little bit more deluxe than the smaller one, which
It
is
would
this.
be cool if it were big.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Hold on.
This was supposed to compete with, like, the legit one.
No. See, so your expectation was different. So the smallest one, let's say, is about 40.
Yeah.
This one was actually only about 47. But you get that and this.
Sweet.
And that's finally like a reasonable value for
these together are what, 47 bucks?
Yeah.
No, that's totally fair.
Okay, see, all of a sudden
No,
you're
the price is fair, but when you showed me the box,
you thought it was a Big Daddy.
Not a Big Daddy, but a medium daddy. Like, what was the Dia Battle?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, I thought this was like gonna go with Dia Battle.
Yeah, no.
When I saw it, I'm like, oh man.
Oh, okay. No. It's the Reuter. It's a two-part. It's got.
So they turn into one thing.
Yeah,
this big?
yeah. You can. That's the thing
Like,
about it. You can mess it up, but it doesn't. It doesn't turn into like a big robot. Here's some of the options. I mean, like look at the back.
Like at least a Zoid's Giant Zerk or something.
Yeah, I was actually very satisfied with it. I actually really like the Warooters, and the reason why is because they seem like I prefer the. I don't know. I would assume the Warooters are the bad guys, right?
Just look like it, yeah.
Right. I prefer the other aesthetic more. But with that said, like I think this is a good counterbalance.
I think so too. I just was like, they need to make like something for a couple $100.
They do need to make
big.
a big bag.
Like I thought when I saw the box, when the picture of the box, I thought this was like a $200 toy.
All right, fair enough. So, I agree. Like,
it's fine for what it is.
Yeah,
I didn't realize what it was.
Okay,
when I saw the picture.
all right. See, yeah, I mean, I really like it. I had a lot of fun putting it together.
Yeah.
It's tough because I tend to go with with something like Diaclone that's a build-a-figure type thing. I tend to go with what's their box picture. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, the way they display it.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't get I
canon.
unfortunately don't get overly creative, but I should, right?
Well, I mean, it gives you reasons to buy doubles.
I know.
Then you can create shit that like you can't. I don't know.
No, I get it, but like I mean, at the price, they're priced not to be able to get doubles. At least.
Yeah.
Look, if Diaclone was the only thing I collected, which I think if I had to eliminate everything, I think Diaclone would be the one thing I'd collect.
What would you cut out first? Like you're done collecting.
Transformers Masterpiece. I'm done.
I knew you'd say that.
Yeah.
I'm sort of the same boat, man. I don't give a shit.
I don't either. I like the Beast Wars ones, but does that count?
Yeah. I mean,
but it's a different world.
It's different. Right? I mean, but that's what I'd give up too.
Yeah, I would give up Transformers Masterpiece. I've been really getting into the Super 7 stuff, so that's escalated. And
it's different though.
It is different because they're like
knick-knacky,
right,
yeah.
Right. Can I tell you my Super 7 story?
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember I bought those really cool The Worst new series of The Worst. The Worst is Super 7's like reaction, like their own creations. I bought the Captain Dreadstar, which was the pirate with the skull. I loved it, right? I bought it for me. So I was just perusing eBay, and apparently they had sold out, and they went for $150.
Oh shit!
So at $150, I was like, I like this thing, but I got to say goodbye. So I listed it for $150, and some guy on eBay, no surprise, he's like, hey, I think you mispriced that. I think you meant to put $15 because you can get them on the website for $15. And I responded kindly, and I was like, oh man, well, I'll be honest with you, I think they're sold out, but if you can find them anywhere for $15, please let me know. I'd love to get another one. And then he responded, and he said, well, good luck selling that, you scalper. And yeah, and I'm like, and I responded, which I didn't need to, but I did because I can't let something rest.
Yeah.
And I said, look, I am not a scalper. I bought this with the intention of myself. But when I see something that I just bought for $15 have a demand for $150, I have to determine whether that item is worth $15 to me, or is worth $150 to me, or is the $150 more important? I like the Captain Dreadstar people, but I'm sorry, at $150, goodbye. And I explained that to him. I said, I'm not a scalper. I mean, look in my room. I'm not a scalper. I do sell toys. If something sells for more than I'm willing to keep it for, goodbye. I mean, that's the bottom line. I'm gonna sell it, and that's what it was. And I said, but I don't need to explain myself to you, do I? I mean, and
not really. No. Yeah.
But I like to explain myself because
but
how
personally, that would make me keep it.
150?
Yeah, if I had a toy like that, I wouldn't be able to tell people, oh my god.
Well,
I'm weird like that.
Okay.
It would make me want to keep it that much more.
Well, here's the problem.
I'm weird. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Like, you're different level, different style collector.
Actually, I probably would ditch it.
Yeah, you ditch it.
Yeah, I ditch it.
Here's the thing.
But I wouldn't ditch a Valkyrie.
Because that's the difference. Is because to you, the Valkyrie is something that you would cherish.
And they're already stupid expensive, so who cares? But
I liked the Captain Dreadstar. But I didn't like it $150. I liked it $30. I would have kept it for if the market value of it, the resale was $30. I would have kept it. But I also know that Super 7's going to repop it,
of course,
one way or another.
Yeah.
Whether it's a different
if
color.
Mezco does, they will.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna come out with a new color scheme. So again, I took my $150 and I ran. And you know what? I was able to buy my wife a nice birthday gift. And thank you, Super 7, for letting me.
Oh yeah, that's the best thing when you can sell a
works.
toy and get someone a gift like a nice gift out of it. That's the best reason to sell it. You know?
I guess my moral of the story is
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's
fucking
none of your
people
business.
that are worried about people making money on toys. I mean, it's like you would if you could.
That's right. That's right. Look, I get it.
And you're not in it for that, but it's sort of like bonus.
Totally.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I get it.
Like, I get to use my knowledge and the fact that I jumped on an opportunity. With that said, I understand when you walk into a Target, say, and you see a guy who's got
piece of shit.
He's got four of the same figure. He's clearing them out. He's clearing out the hot new figure. Like, if I saw someone with the new Studio Series Optimus Prime, he had 4 of them in his hand.
I'd beat his ass.
I might
jump him.
I might give him a little. I might trip him. You know.
I think I might snatch one. Be like, you don't own it yet.
Yeah, you know what I would do the move if we both walked in. You know where you get the behind the person and you go on your on your back and then you push the guy and then he falls.
Yeah.
I might do that move.
Or I could talk to him. You could steal out of his cart.
I would totally.
I'd be like, dude, you're not taking all 4.
Yeah, you don't need 4 of these. You take
Hand
one.
them over,
you take one and then you leave me and you with the other ones. With that said, that is the most frustrating thing because they're hitting hard. Those Studio Series Optimus Primes.
We're missing it every time.
I went to 3 Walmarts in a day.
Do you think you missed it, or do you?
No, I don't know.
You don't think it passed through?
I don't know. But everyone, it's so frustrating when you see everybody else getting something that you really want. But with that said, our good buddy Paul reached out and he found the Soundwave and Starscream, asked if we wanted them. And
thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul. And it was just honestly, it's like the shipping and everything. I was just like, I know that they'll hit everywhere. Had he found the Optimus Prime, I would have done it. I would have totally. I really want that Optimus Prime.
Me too.
So what was my booby prize? So I went to Walmart and didn't find the Optimus Prime. Andy and I was searching, and I found Shatter.
Yeah.
Now, Shatter was super cool in the movie, right?
Yeah, Angela Bassett. What else you want?
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I love Angela Bassett.
Yeah, me too. I didn't know that. The figure looks pretty cool, right?
Oh.
I hate this figure. Can I go off on my tangent?
Please, yeah.
I gotta ask permission before I go off on my tangent. This looks good as a robot. The articulation is junk because these things, there's no way to move it. This transformation is too much.
You got to do it.
I will do it. Everything here. I got to move this, which this is awesome. We'll talk about that. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Is this vintage or new?
So this was a Kickstarter. This is the Coleco Robotech video game, and it's actually, if you play it,
this is new.
It's straight up the arcade game, and you transform and everything. Like, it's really good graphics. You got to turn it on.
I just did.
Oh, you did?
Is it quiet?
No, it's loud.
Okay, I'll do this later.
Yeah, all right, we'll get into that. But it was a Kickstarter, and I'm quite amazed with it. It's just that, like...
Headphone output.
Yeah, it's great. And you know what it's got? It's got a battery charger, too, so you don't even have to put, like,
That's
6
awesome.
double C batteries or whatever it is. It's straight up arcade, and what blows my mind on that
Play the
is...
shit out of this.
Could you imagine, like when you look at the graphics of that, like going back to 1982, remember those like old Pac-Man ones?
Yeah.
Seeing like arcade quality graphics. Like modern,
like
it's crazy.
shit attack. I remember the Game Boy.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I mean, even that it was just
black and white. It was like,
but it was active graphics.
Yeah.
It wasn't like just. I don't know how to explain those old. You know,
yeah, no, definitely.
I don't know what you call it.
Definitely, it was definitely above the Tiger Toy electronic handhelds.
Yep.
It was legit graphics. It was just that it was in that greenish gray and white. Or
surprised this doesn't have a video out, so you can like hook it onto a TV or something.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because they have like an Atari that's like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Like it's just like.
How does video game graphics in play get any better than it does? Like, have you seen the Spider-Man? I know we talked about it.
I think it's not. I don't know, man.
It's like, but it does get better, and then I'm continuously, my mind is blown.
I think it'll go back. Honestly, I think it'll get to a point where it looks like you're playing a live-action movie, and people won't like that, and it'll go back because I just think that's too much.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'll be honest with you. I do think. I think there's a place for those games.
Yeah.
But I prefer, and this is my analogy, I prefer Street Fighter over Mortal Kombat. Do you know what I mean? Like Street Fighter was
Galaga.
Oh, really?
Like I like stupid, brainless video games, like or fighting games. I don't know.
Yeah.
I liked Mortal Kombat though.
No, I did too. I think my
Street
point is.
Fighter, what's the difference?
Okay, so here's the difference. Street Fighter was more cartoon style.
Okay.
And Mortal Kombat was like real people.
Okay.
And I liked that cartoon style better when it came to my games. Same thing with like Fortnite. It's got more of a cartoon style. And then I just saw a commercial, and I can't remember what it was called, a game that looked like Fortnite, but the graphics were more like real world, and the Fortnite appeals more to me.
Right on.
But that's just a personal preference. Let's get back to Shatter.
I don't think Bayformers do well in this scale.
What about the Jazz? What about
that might be different.
I like that helicopter, too. Who was the helicopter that I got?
I
the
didn't
drop
like
kick? You didn't like him? I liked him.
But it's hard. I mean, she's really like I don't know the tool, but just her design is very complex.
It is complex.
It's complex, and in that scale, I mean, it's really it is.
So actually, I don't even mind. Like, I like the robot mode. The problem is everything falls off.
Ooh.
Everywhere, and that's a problem. Like that is a problem.
But she turns into a javelin. What else do you want?
What's a javelin?
No, I lied. She turns into a Roadrunner, a GT, Plymouth Roadrunner.
Okay.
I love it when they do muscle cars. I wish she did like a straight muscle car. It didn't have all the stuff on her.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Just like a straight up old school.
Like a Challenger?
So that would be really cool too.
Right. I understand what you're saying. Like he's got all the roll bars. Like it's souped up.
Like if you ever saw that car with all that crap on it, you would like any muscle car guy would have a heart attack. Like you wrecked a perfectly good car.
Really? Don't people? Isn't there like a world of car collectors that love that stuff though?
It's it's shrinking. Because when you get a car like that vintage with the right motor, it's like to do anything other than how it was then is sort of like a travesty.
How do you explain the Superbird? Because I love that car.
You love that?
I love the Superbird.
Okay, you want to know the true story of it?
Yeah.
Well, what it was, they had to have 500 of them.
Can I just show you that? That's pissed me off. Go ahead.
It was for the
race
Daytona.
Car.
Yeah, and in order for Dodge to be able to enter that race with that car, they had to have at least 500 of them for sale. No, 5,000 of them for sale in the United States to be eligible. So that's how they had it. Those nobody liked them.
I liked them.
I mean, yeah,
Do
they're
you
sweet.
like them?
I think they're sweet. Yeah, it's one of the first cars to go over 200 miles per hour.
Really?
Yeah, back then they could do it.
So in order for it to qualify, they had to make a production version of it, essentially.
Yes.
But it was essentially just a custom car. Like, it was meant to be just a custom for a race, but because of, okay.
Because it's a Dodge.
Yeah, it's a Dodge.
Daytona.
Right.
Daytona. And to be in the Daytona race, they had to produce a certain amount, which I think was 5,000, and sell them to be eligible to race that car.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm discovering in my older age?
They sat in dealerships for years. People didn't like them. They were too much.
Yeah, I mean, they are garish, but I do like garish.
Yeah, I would love
things.
one now.
I like garish looking things. Speaking of cars, I do find that I'm enjoying cars more in my old age. Can I just mention that my wife's fancy piece of shit is broken down again.
What? Why? With the Stelvio?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
Dude, the engine light keeps going on, it starts shaking. Like, I don't want to get into my problems.
No, but I want to
like,
hear it. I love cars.
Yeah. So I just rock like a Mazda 3, and I've never had an issue. One, mechanical.
Okay.
So my wife's going to be pissed that I'm talking about this. So she decided she wanted the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, which is, kind of fancy, right?
But they're sweet.
They're
those
sweet.
cars are sweet.
It's fast, it's fun, but it's been in the shop. She's going to be so pissed. Okay, I can't talk about it, but it's been in the shop 3 times already for the same thing. Like, that's a problem, right? It's a brand new, like, luxury.
You try working it out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that's a price you pay for a new design car.
I know, but don't you think, like, I just think that, I don't know, I'm bitter about it, I'm angry about it, but whatever. All right, so these flaps right here fall off every time, except for the one time I do it. I hate
Well,
this.
did you break her in or not? Maybe you just need to break her in.
Look.
Oh my god.
Like, you can't do that. You can't.
No, you can't do that.
I'm getting
that's
super
shitty.
upset. It is.
Give Randy a coronary.
Yeah, so, totally. Like, I already have enough anxiety. Like, the last thing, and like, I mean, come on. Like, you can't get it in.
Shitty.
So then, once I get the transfer, and then the arms fall off, again, same. You can't have things like that.
Okay.
So, okay, I just got a little anxious. I can't stand it.
So what do you think about the new DX Chigokin being Max?
I love that.
Me too.
It's a good thing because I think the Max colors are a little bit more unique than everything else.
Me too. And I like that they're doing Vermilion Squadron, which means we'll get probably Ben next, and then we'll get.
Ooh, I don't want Ben next. I like Ben next, but like. Okay.
They gotta do it, and then or maybe we'll get Roy next. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think it's good that they're waiting on Roy because also, dude, I can't. I'm frustrated. The problem is with doing. I would rather them wait to get all the bugs out of that thing.
Yeah.
Are there a lot of bugs?
I don't think so, man. I don't think any that they're gonna really change. I mean, the only thing that thing doesn't really do that it says it does is the waist swivel because it breaks the swing bar to do it. But other than that, that toy is pretty mint.
Is there something they can do to improve on that waist swivel, or is it just that's part?
I think they should just take it out.
Really?
If it were me, I'd say screw the waist swivel. Just make that bar one piece so it doesn't come. I mean, it doesn't really come apart. But that's like it's really its only flaw in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just it's tough because it's like when I was waiting for that toy to get here, I started beating the hell out of my Yamato in anticipation, and it
it made you a little
I don't know. I love that. I love them both. But the Bondi is the definitive.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Are they gonna repop that so I can get one? Yeah.
Yes. I mean, you'll have to do homework and get on it But yeah,
dude, finish.
that thing sucks.
This is a mess. You were telling me that this is a
I was wrong.
Okay,
I was totally wrong.
I thought
it was. It looked like it, but I was totally.
So you
wrong.
thought this was the retool of the Bumblebee Camaro?
Of the muscle car Bumblebee, but the like 68 Camaro, not the 70. Well, the black Camaro.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, okay.
But it's not. It's totally not.
I don't know. You can mess with that. I hate this thing. I actually wanted to return it, but I don't know. Do I feel crappy about returning it? At this, you know what I mean? Like, you buy something and you don't think the quality is good. Is it okay to return a $20 toy, or do you just let it be?
That's a good question, man. I mean, it's sort of like, yeah, this sucks.
It sucks. I can't. It's not fun. Like, I need my Transformers to be fun, or I don't want to keep it. You know, and it's not fun. Like, there's nothing.
Nice paint.
It is. Like I said, it's like the Studio Series has been pretty much a home run for the most part. You know, for being movie designs.
Yeah.
It's just that's just not fun. Like, I don't
know what they were thinking here. Something.
I don't want to sit on the couch with that and play with that, you know, and that's what I want on my Transformers. That's just not it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
so that's my big bitch, is that this. Gosh, so frustrating. In addition to that, have you watched any noteworthy movies or anything?
Yep.
All right. Give it to me.
Can't remember what.
All right, can I give you mine?
Yeah.
So Netflix popped up that
You're talking about that.
Yeah, did you watch it? Okay.
No, not yet.
Love, Death, and Robots. So they're little like 9 to 15 minute like is vignettes.
Yeah, I was gonna say vignettes. Yeah.
Of like sort of like sci-fi, like everything that you and I would like, sort of like robot related sci-fi stuff, and they're all animated sequences in some way. Like some of them have that realistic animation where it's like basically like it looks like real people, and maybe and like some of them are actually quite entertaining. Like I will recommend to watch it. My one issue with it is that it was unnecessarily like, all right, we all swear.
Yeah.
Not everyone, but we do. But it was over the top. It was like, all right, we're gonna do the show, and we're gonna Deadpool it up, you know. And like I like Deadpool because I think it fit the character. Like it made sense for him to.
But
be
what they
that.
broke the third wall?
No, they just dropped too many F-bombs when it didn't need to be. So like when they were speaking, the dialogue was like. They throw in an F-bomb every 4 seconds it was like
just to
hey,
do
let's
it.
just do it. And it's like I don't have a problem with swearing. It's just like it felt calculated. If that makes sense. Like it felt like they were like
purposely tasteless.
Purposeful, yeah. And it was like it took me out of the story because it was like it was so over the top, overdone with language that it didn't feel natural.
I agree.
With that said, it was fairly entertaining. At least some of them were.
Did you watch Triple Frontier?
I did.
What'd you think?
I liked it. The cast was really good. I don't know that I liked the ending though.
No,
Okay.
not a good ending. Like I was like.
Do you know the origin of Triple Frontier? Because it was Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
It was Ben Affleck. It was Pedro. He's good. What's he in? You know.
Pedro, which one? I know you're.
Yeah, Charlie Hunnam.
It was awesome. I love Charlie Hunnam.
Do you? I hate that guy.
Why?
He's just so generic. He does nothing for me.
You know what? See Sons of Anarchy?
No, I didn't. I liked him in. There's a show called Undeclared. It was the guy who did Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah.
And he was really good in that. Like he played the good-looking British kid. You know, it was like a college, like going off to college, and he was good in that.
Did you watch the trailer I sent you for the new Fast and Furious movie?
Is that the one with the
Idris Elba? Oh my God!
No, I guess I didn't watch it.
Fonzie totally jumped the shark. It's like it looks like the trailer. It literally shows like Idris Elba. I'm the future. I am this like genetically altered robot. I am bulletproof. Like total
Fast and Furious.
Idris Elba. All this shit, and then it shows The Rock and Jason Statham in like another terrible fucking movie that looks terrible.
Yeah.
And it's like I swear to God, they took two shit movies that were shelved and edited them together to try and just get it in. That is what it looks like. It's called something in Hobbs.
It's like Kelvin and Hobbs Fast and Furious movie. It's not
Fast
Calvin
and Furious presents, and it's something Hobbs. I was in shock.
Were you really in shock though?
Yes, because like I'm watching the Idris Elba part of it, and it's like I made it into the trailer. I'm like thinking, okay, wow, this is interesting. And then it cuts to like Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham, like buddy movie type shit.
Yeah.
I was like, you've got to be shitting me. Like, crazy. See, I don't know what to think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would think too much about it. I watched the first Fast and Furious, and it did nothing for me, but it wasn't like terrible. Like, it was entertaining. I've heard that like Fast and Furious 7 was really good.
I like some of them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not good.
They're what they are, right?
They're fun, man.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
fine.
like I like seeing cars fly across things. And
Right.
do crazy shit.
So this one just doesn't fit with that?
Dude, I mean, sci-fi? Like it's flat out hard sci-fi.
Really?
He's a cyborg. He's a genetically engineered cyborg from the future. Like,
that's pretty wacky.
Yeah. No, he's bulletproof. It looks like what type of crack were they smoking? Like,
They were like, let's just go all in, right?
all in. It looks ridiculous. I don't know. It's like I'm curious about it.
So you think it looks ridiculous, but deep inside you think it looks ridiculous good.
I think it looks bad.
Okay.
No, I think it looks.
Okay.
I think it will be probably considered one of the worst films ever made.
Wow.
Like I really do. It looks terrible. but I'm curious.
Yeah, with
I
that.
still want to see it. I mean, how can I not?
No, I guess I mean I'll
Right.
watch it when it's on like a video streaming service.
Yeah.
The Stranger Things 3 trailer looked amazing. The Endgame trailer got me excited.
Endgame got me excited.
I want to go see Us. Did you see Us?
No.
I wanna
Heard
see
it. I heard that. No spoilers.
Yeah, don't.
No spoilers. I
kill
heard
you.
the first half of it is amazing, and the second half it falls apart.
Oh, I haven't heard.
That's
I
what I
heard
heard.
it's just good, but I would want to see it.
Mm.
I'm jonesing for some. I gotta be honest. I'm jonesing for Star Wars 9. I need it.
Yeah,
I need
me
something.
too.
I need something.
I've been getting
Which-
sick about it. I watch every Mike fucking Zero video.
Yeah,
Everyone.
You need to.
I can't though. He
I
puts like
stopped.
6 a day up,
I know it's
and
out
it
of
tells me
control.
I'm ever. And he's like, "What a fucking clickbait! Like the
Yeah.
titles are such just.
Yeah, you're doing the swearing that I just complained about.
Yeah.
No. But I think we've always consistently thrown that in there. I just want to see something. You know what I mean? I just need my fix.
Well, Celebration. You'll get the
Oh,
trailer.
when
at
is that?
Celebration this early April, I think.
This
Mid-April.
April.
Yeah, it's
I
like
heard-
under a couple weeks away.
So will they reveal what's first? Endgame or Star Wars Celebration?
Star Wars Celebration.
Okay.
You'll get a teaser, and then you'll get more footage in front of Endgame. Sorry.
I am so curious. I mean, they're just gonna put. I mean, are they gonna? They're just gonna fill that movie up with everything to please the fans.
It
they're
sounds like it. I mean, it sounds like how can you fit all this in the movie?
It doesn't sound possible.
Yeah, it's like it's just gonna be like one nod after another.
Yeah. They're gonna try to cover every base they can to make the fans happy.
Like I think every scene will have Luke as a hologram, a flashback. I mean, that's just I don't really think that, but
I don't
that's what
know.
it sounds like. I mean,
don't
it's
know.
like, can they really pull off what? Just the rumors enough, or like
Stay away from those rumors, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, stay away from 'em.
I can't. It's impossible.
Yeah, I've backed off, but I do need to see something.
Yeah.
Like I'll read tidbits like Oscar Isaac says this movie's the best experience you've had, and I get excited.
Yeah.
Or like it's cool, like I worked with Finn a lot, or Boyega a lot, and I'm like exciting. But that's as far as I'm going. I'm not watching Mike Zero anymore.
It's just like, would you hear the scenes, like just a shot that's described of like certain characters in this cockpit?
right.
It's like, fine, it doesn't tell you anything, but it sort of tells you a lot. It gives you a lot.
Yeah, I can do that. I can listen.
Yeah.
I can listen to that. I just don't want
Yeah.
spoilers. I don't want to hear.
I don't
that,
think anybody knows.
that Ray's really the leader of the last night or something. I don't want to hear
Yeah,
that.
but you know what?
Ooh, that's
Nobody
kind of
knows
good.
that.
That's true.
Like nobody. That's all bullshit.
No, I agree.
Like the only thing I really listen to is like, ooh, somebody leaked a leaked a storyboard sketch, and it's like Kylo and Rey and the Falcon
Okay.
in the cockpit of the Falcon. Like, what is that?
I'll look at leaked photographs.
Yeah, I would. I'll look at
I'll
anything.
absolutely look at leaked
I'll look
photographs.
at anything.
To be honest with you, I don't know if I saw any leaked photographs yet, which is crazy, isn't it?
I thought I sent you a couple.
Oh yeah,
But
you did.
It's
but...
just Chewbacca in the
okay.
field,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
who gives it?
Oh, and they did leak like some pictures of some characters. Like Lando was in like a similar to the Lando from Han Solo movie, Yellow.
No shit. Really?
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
he
it
look
was a-
good or?
Yeah, it looked fine. They looked like they were like photos for like one of those books that they do, like those guidebooks. It looked fine. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Also, something that happened last weekend. I'll give you a second. Something. Oh, you got it. You got to re-up.
Yeah.
Something that happened last weekend was TF Con California, and that might have been the most. I wasn't there. I'm sure it was fun, but did it feel like it was just a pass? It just passed.
Sort of. Yeah, they had a Starscream reissue. That looked sort of cool.
It looked
the
sort of
G2,
cool, but I
and
don't
like,
need that. Like, if you went, I hope you had fun. I mean, it looked like fun, but like it was like I guess
seemed
I
very little cover.
It did.
of it.
That's what I guess I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm not saying that it wasn't of the same standard as the other shows. It just maybe it's just because we weren't there, so we feel like because we weren't.
Yeah, we missed it,
We missed
you know.
out, so it wasn't as cool.
I would have went. I wish I could have went.
Yeah. The good news is that they did announce that they're going back to Virginia in October. We're going to that one, right?
Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the question: do we skip Toronto in July and go to Virginia in October?
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't do both.
So yeah, me neither. I can't do both. So you, Leon, and I will jump in the car and we'll go to
Take
Virginia.
a really long road trip.
Cool.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that's good. I'm excited. I mean, I always have fun. What else do we have going on?
Saw the VF4.
Yeah, is that
Watch
the high metal?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
you
it's
should have got that.
Well, I will get it. Yeah,
It's out though, right?
Sort of. People are starting to get it. I'm waiting for Anime Export to get there.
Oh,
I'll
it's
get it.
just starting to hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the first video on it came out.
Oh,
today.
okay. I thought it was out like 2 weeks ago. I think it looks great. I like the scale of it.
It looks identical to the Yamato one, just smaller. Like that's why I watched the video. I'm like, it even transforms the same way, but almost exactly.
What did those cost at pre-order? $100?
Something like that.
So how
but
much
they
do they
sell
cost?
out in seconds.
Yeah, it's
Anime Export will have it for like 115, probably, or if not 100. Like they don't really mark it up.
That's
it's
not
just
bad.
they don't get theirs. Like they sell out, but they always get extra. So like a week or two after it's released, is they put out their other stock.
Yeah.
At least that's what they usually do.
Yeah, you need something new. It's been a while. Like I'm pushing for you to get something that I don't normally buy, but I like to play with.
Waiting for something new to come out. There's nothing new coming out.
Import or just like
Import, both. I mean, I want the Prime.
I want that Prime,
But
and I want
it's
the
impossible to
Soundwave.
find.
I know it is here, but everybody's finding them.
Yeah.
Other than that, like this is cool. One of our good friend viewers. I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name. I'll just say his first name, Michael. He's at Creative.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah,
These
thank you,
stickers
Michael.
are awesome.
He sent these awesome stickers, which I'm keeping the Sectars one.
Yeah.
They're not stickers. They're like transfers, right?
Mhm.
I'm keeping the Centurion one. You get to keep the Jason, the Punisher, and
the
these are the
NERDOUT.
best. The
Yeah,
NERDOUT
these are
ones.
sweet.
So I'm thinking about you get to keep these two because I put one on my wall and I put one on my laptop. I figured I'm gonna rock my nerdiness and I'm gonna represent. These are great.
These are so cool.
I was planning on ordering a bunch of them. Is it worth ordering a bunch of these? Like they're these they're super Kenner style.
Is there a way to print it so you could use it as a window sticker on the inside? If so, I want that.
You can't do these on the inside, right?
No, because it'd be backwards.
Oh, I see.
Because it would show like
they're pretty well done stickers though.
wonderful.
You could probably put them on the outside, right? Or would they
on
still
a window. I think it would come off after enough car washes and stuff.
You might be right.
But I would so rock this on the back of my like on my back window. That'd be badass.
I think these would look good on a T-shirt. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. On a blue T-shirt.
A blue?
And
No.
I would reverse the like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say I don't wear purple, but for some reason I think purple would look good. But I don't wear a purple shirt, but I think it would look really, really good. Anyways, thank you for these.
Thank you so much.
I'm thinking about ordering a bunch of them. I don't know what we'll do at that point. Like, I don't know what you could possibly ask someone to order a sticker, but if they would, I would do it. What else is going on? There's got to be. It feels like. Do you like my?
Did you watch The Dirt?
No, what's that?
It's a Motley Crue documentary.
Oh, I'm halfway through it.
Yeah, man.
So, the Dirt documentary, the Motley Crue. I find it completely entertaining.
Yeah.
But it's kind of garbage, right?
Pretty grim. I don't know.
I haven't gotten. I'm right at the point. I'm halfway through. I'm gonna watch the rest of it tonight. But respect to the crew, right?
Sure.
Did you listen to Motley Crue when you were?
No. I mean, I did not listen to them.
Right.
But they were like, oh shit. They were like never like my thing.
All right. Were you into '80s hair metal back in the day?
Well, I lived through it, so
right.
Man.
But okay. So who was your go-to '80s hair metal band?
Leopard.
Def Leppard.
Yeah,
okay.
Leppard for
So
sure.
you liked Rocket.
Love me some Leopard.
See, I was really into Aerosmith, but I really consider Aerosmith 70s rock. So I'm not going to count them as hair metal. I also really liked White Lion, When the Children Cry, but that doesn't count, right? I mean, I would get kicked for that. I also like Faster Pussycat. I think they're underappreciated 80s hair metal.
I mean, it's like I like hair metal, but I was more into like. Rock and roll. I don't know because it's like, what do you call Asia?
I would call Asia.
I was more on.
Was it
on
Prague?
No, I was more on that level.
You like Chicago, right?
Love me some
Chicago.
Chicago.
I hate Chicago, man.
But it's like I didn't have a choice. My family pushed it on.
Kansas.
Like Kansas. Like
you like 70s.
I
like,
was stuck in the 70s during the 80s because all my aunts. I lived with a generation older than me, so like I had their record collection.
Ah, gotcha.
They were all going to work. I was stuck at home with Queen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, good music, Aerosmith, all that stuff. But all the older
that's more
albums.
70s rock. Like when I think of 80s hair metal, I mean, I think Guns N' Roses surpasses hair metal. Like they're straight up rock and roll, like hard rock.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hair metal would be like Poison.
Warrant.
Yeah, Warrant.
I mean, I loved it all. I mean, I listened to it all.
Winger.
It was on the radio.
Winger. I have the Hair Nation on my Sirius thing.
Sweet.
But I do like
Love
it.
some Dokken.
Dokken. I can't name one Dokken song. Quiet Riot.
Dream Warriors.
How did that go? Rock it out. I don't
We're
know.
the Dream Warriors. Nobody sleep no more.
Was that for the movie?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. I gotta be honest. I liked this. I'm gonna lose cred here. I liked the hair metal ballads. Does that make you know
like,
what I mean?
like, give me an example, but no, I think everybody
like when the
does.
children cry.
Yeah,
but
what's
like
the other
every
huge
rose
one?
has its
Or
thorn.
Night Ranger.
Home
Ranger.
Sweet Home.
Home Sweet Home.
Sister Christian.
Sister Christian. That is Night Ranger.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
is
band, right?
definitely Night
Yeah.
Ranger. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Scorpion. What was the?
You lived through the 80s. You can't. Nobody that lived through the 80s can really say they don't like that shit and be honest.
I don't know, man. I think that
Nobody with a soul. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. There was in the 80s. You had hair metal.
Yeah.
You had the new wave.
Yeah.
So
like the
you,
Aha and stuff
Aha,
like Thompson
Duran.
Which I like that,
Duran.
but I liked all of it then and now.
Yeah, see, I actually think
But then you probably felt like you had to make a decision.
you had to
back
make a
then.
decision.
Yeah,
You couldn't be Duran, and you couldn't be Twisted Sister. Although Twisted Sister had some great tunes. I think now I go more Duran, but there's always a place in my. But back then I was totally more hair.
My
metal.
crossroads, young as far as music went, was I had Metallica and I had Pink Floyd.
Okay.
And I couldn't have both. That's how I felt.
I love Pink Floyd. I gotta be honest with you. I like 2 songs by Metallica, and that's it. And I'm gonna lose credit on that. Actually, I do like.
It's alright. I mean,
do like,
I liked a lot of Metallica.
I like some heavy stuff, but there's like I liked I liked One by Metallica,
Yeah.
and I liked Unforgiven, which you know, and then I like Master of Puppets. You can't go wrong with Master of Puppets.
Yeah, but and that's like what I'm talking. It was during like Master of Puppets. I'm talking pre-Black Album.
Oh yeah,
Metallica.
because Black was their sell.
That was like,
but it was still
it was
like,
good. I mean,
right,
it
it was
sell-
good.
But yes,
but it was
like,
considered if you were a Metallica.
That's when they hit a real status of like, wow, this is a real band.
You know what killed me for Metallica? Did you ever watch that documentary? The
Clip them all?
No, the like monster.
No, I didn't.
So, they were in like counseling meetings together. And like the thing is about Metallica is look, everyone's got problems, but the thing is I don't want to know about Metallica's like, you know.
Yeah, they're billionaire problem.
They're Metallica, like just
you have no
rock
problem.
out,
Yeah,
right.
you have no problem.
No, you can have problems, but I don't want to. I don't want to see you guys have to hug it out because you guys are having problems. Like you know, as a band,
I liked their movie though, Into the Never.
I heard that was good.
It was because it's like Pink Floyd, The Wall. It's about their roadie, and it.
So it's like it's a story.
Yes, it has nothing to do with the band. It's just like it's got their music and it revolves around their concert. But it's like their roadie. It's as weird as
I've
Pink
heard it
Floyd,
was
The
really
Wall.
good.
It's really visual and like crazy.
Like does it have like animated sequences?
Yes, animated sequences
yeah.
and just craziness. It's really good.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was creative. It was good.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on in the next week or two? Is there anything? I'm trying to think. Like toy wise, like what? I mean, I've actually.
We're in the calm before the storm.
What's
man.
the storm?
Endgame. Probably Avengers Endgame is one of them. I think that's just gonna spark a bunch of shit. Like,
you think it's gonna meet expectations?
I hope so.
I mean, I know what's gonna happen, so not really, but like I have.
I mean, like I'm not a Marvel guy, although I love it. But I love the movies. I watch them all. But there's like the die-hard Marvel guys, And it's like,
But what's the definition of that anymore?
I don't know.
Yeah,
But the movies mean more to me than I've been giving them credit for. I realized this like a week ago. I've revisited them. I'm
They're
like,
great.
yeah, I'm attached to these people.
Yeah, as you should. They're
I'm
good.
sort of nervous for it, to be honest.
Well, because again, this is not a spoiler. This is speculation.
Yeah.
Captain America and Iron Man are dying. They're dying to.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Captain America, Iron Man, and Hulk are dying to bring everyone back from the ashes. That's my theory.
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
I mean, I think a lot of people would agree with that.
I do too.
I mean,
the problem, like, Captain America is my favorite out of all the interesting thing is as an ex comic book reader, because I started reading comics again. I really love that Conan series. Good job, Marvel. Same thing with Savage Sword and Conan. Great job. Like, it got me into comics again. But as like a teenager, I was more into the mutants and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And Captain America always seemed kind of cheesy to me. Mm-hmm. But in the movie, like, he's my favorite out of all of them. Him and Spider-Man.
See, like, I don't know, Tony, Cap are my two favorites, and I like them equally because they balance each other out. You know?
Yeah, for
as
sure.
As far as the Avengers go, and like, I just think without them, it's gonna be tough. Like,
yeah,
really,
who takes the lead?
I might exit out after.
I mean, why would you exit out? I mean, they're still gonna make good movies.
I mean, I'll probably watch them, but I won't give a shit as much. I won't have the emotional investment in it, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It's like they're gonna start a whole new row of characters that.
But like, if they
people
continue
get
to make
into.
entertaining, movies, like, why are you exiting out? Like, I liked Captain Marvel. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I didn't
really?
hate it, but like okay, like
give it to me. I thought it was.
there was no arc in it. Like, okay.
I was completely I thought it was very entertaining. My only criticism was that I don't know that Brie Larson had a lot of charisma.
That was she didn't do anything.
She didn't do anything, but I don't think it was her fault. I think that was her character.
It was lazy writing. I just thought it was like.
Do you think it was lazy writing, or do you think it was just like her? It was her discovery of who she was, so there really wasn't a lot of emotion you can put into it.
I just thought it was lazy writing. It's like she had no arc. Okay, she's a pilot, lost her memory, got these crazy powers.
I liked it.
Put it through the gauntlet.
I thought it was really. I'm sorry, interrupting you.
No, go ahead.
I thought it was really emotional, and maybe it's because I went with my family and my 10-year-old, 11-year-old daughter. I loved it. I walked out, and I was completely satisfied. Yeah,
that was my biggest complaint about it. I didn't feel anything. Like, I just thought it was played so flat and boring. But just the Captain Marvel character. There were things that I loved in the movie. I liked Samuel Jackson.
I liked the
Ben Mendelsohn.
I liked the '90s stuff was great.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty
Ben
good.
Ben Mendelsohn is awesome.
He played it awesome. I just think I was
don't think
not
there was
a fan of her acting in it.
I agree, but I don't think it was her. I just think there was nothing for her to really do. Like, she wasn't really developing. She was trying to remember who she was, and there wasn't. Look, I wasn't in love with her, but I didn't hate her either. Like, it was like she was the. I think that her character was the weak link of the movie, but I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. Marvel.
I thought it was okay. I didn't like. I thought it was good Ant-Man.
It was above Ant-Man.
See, I disagree.
Oh,
I like
really?
I
didn't like Ant-Man that much. I thought Paul Rudd. I love Paul Rudd, but I thought his acting was terrible.
Really?
Yeah, and
I thought he did great.
I like Paul Rudd too.
Yeah.
I like Paul Rudd all day long. I just didn't like Ant-Man that much, or Ant-Man 2.
I liked them both.
Really?
I thought they were both way better. Not way better, but a little bit better. A little bit better.
Captain America, Iron Man, and you know who else I don't like? I don't like, and I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this, but I don't like what's his name as the Hulk.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, I don't think he's. I don't think he's the right guy, and he's looking.
He's better than Edward Norton.
Do you think so? See, I think he was better than Eric Bana, but I don't think it was Eric Bana. Eric
Bana's too much of a tough guy to be that character. Though.
I agree.
He's like sort of
Edward Norton's. I don't know.
I didn't like Edward Norton as him, but I love Edward Norton. What?
I do too, and
I like Mark Ruffalo. I thought Mark Ruffalo. I don't know. I like him as
really.
that.
I thought he just didn't like. I thought he looked like he sounded like he was like phoning it in, or he just didn't have enough to do. I don't know.
What? Which one?
As the Hulk.
All
particularly the last one.
Yeah,
like he would just say his lines. Like he'd be like, "Oh, I just fell." I don't know. That's not his line, but Yeah, Chris Evans is the best. You know, I don't know. I think consistently they're making good movies. Like, even their worst movie is still better than many. Look, if you don't want to see those kind of movies, don't go see them. I'm amazed that they're making these kind of movies. Like, as someone who read comic books as a teenager, these are, you know, dreams come true for me. They're very good movies. I'm looking forward to Shazam. Shazam looks like a fun
looks
movie.
pretty good. Spider-Man looks pretty good.
Spider-Man looks pretty good.
Looks really good.
Yeah, I think. Look, again, like, I'm amazed that we're getting these. I'm happy. I'm.
But I mean, like, how are you amazed? Like, how could you not expect them? Like, they've been making them for 20 years now.
Well, I agree, but like when you look at, like, I'm trying to go back to a time when, you know, you had to take the good and the bad.
Raimi Spider-Man.
I liked Raimi's Spider-Mans. I thought that those were great.
I mean, I liked them.
You just don't like Toby.
I didn't
Maguire.
really care for Toby. I'm go both ways on it. It's like I'm not totally. I'm weird with those.
I
movies.
like Raimi's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I did not like.
The third one was rough.
Yeah, the third one was rough, but
the second one was incredible.
Yeah, the second one was great. I don't know how they aged, but those were great. And then obviously you had the Batman movies but like
those were perfect.
Yeah, those were
like sort of perfect. I think Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Nailed that.
But then you have I don't know, maybe I just think that just
the bad ones, X-Men, bad.
Well, X-Men 1 and 2 were good.
Good, but then they got
then
naughty
they got
and
awful,
shit.
awful. Yeah.
Man,
I'm desperate for them to that Phoenix movie looks like.
We're going to see that shit. Oh yeah, it looks made for TV.
It looks insulting, yeah.
And it is insult. It will insult us. But
she's wrong for that. Like, that movie.
It has nothing to do with the acting.
No,
it's just it looks like a complete shit show of a movie.
It definitely
isn't that the guy that made the third one making it? Like,
no way, really?
Simon Kimber.
They would never bring that guy back in.
Yeah, it's not him because that guy is he's a. What the hell? The guy that made he's like, like Red Drag. He's the remake guy. Forget his name.
Okay, I can't think of
He
what
made
you're
a
talking
ton
about.
of remakes.
You remember the days of, what was that director, there was Paul Anderson and something Summers, the guy who did G.I. Joe. Like, you remember they were getting jobs to do the biggest movies, and they were the worst, like The Mummy and The Mummy Return. Like, that was those were bad movies. Like, that period of time, the 90s when they were making,
they worse than the Tom Cruise Mummy? I heard that
was awful.
Yeah, and that's just a failed universe.
Yeah,
that was supposed to be a universe.
Bad decisions all around. That was just like truly a studio decision. And the thing is that. But
I'm bummed about the Marvel TV universe. They're
why?
killing. That they're killing it. I loved it.
I did not love it. I liked Daredevil, even though it was
Loved
flawed. And then I liked the first season of Punisher, and then the second series of Punisher I was bored of.
Yeah.
But
what about like Jessica Jones, man?
I only watched the first episode.
Really?
Yeah. Iron Fist was awful.
Yeah.
Power Man, I invested, like, what was there, 10 episodes?
I
went to like 8. And
then
I went all the way to 8, and then finally I just gave up. Like, I was like, I can't believe I'm committed to this.
I love the Defenders though.
I didn't watch that.
Like, and granted, I don't know how good it is, but I loved it. I loved all the Daredevil, liked Punisher. I mean, fine. So Iron Fist wasn't good.
No, Iron Fist was not good. It was not. And then you like the DC TV stuff too.
But that's totally different.
I heard Titans was good though.
Didn't see it, but I'm talking like Green Arrow, the show, and Supergirl. Like, I'm sorry, Supergirl was probably my...
Really?
Supergirl and Flash were really good. Like, I'm sorry, because it felt like the comic books, like from maybe, I don't know, I'm not a DC guy, but it watching it, it's like, this is like what I would imagine the Silver Age of DC was. Like, reading comics, it was just...
and you're probably right, but, like, I think we're beyond that now, right?
I don't know, like Kara Danvers, not Carol Danvers, Kara Danvers, Supergirl. It's like, if I got a problem, I'd call her, man.
Right?
Like, I just thought she played it perfect, and she's like, if I needed something, I felt like I'd call her. Hey, Supergirl, help me. And she'd do the right thing. She always did the right thing, you know? It's like, it's a real hero.
Okay. Did you see Supergirl, the 1980s movie in the movie?
Of course, it was crap.
You know what? I never saw that.
Really?
No, not from beginning to end.
There's huge, like, stuff behind it as far as, like, how it got made. It was, like... made on the budget of some movie that they were supposed to make.
Mhm.
It's related to He-Man.
Who was that actress? It wasn't
Helen Slater.
Helen Slater.
Yeah, and it's tied to He-Man.
She was in The Legend of Billie Jean, which I love that movie.
Never?
You never seen The Legend of Billie Jean?
Nope.
Oh, that was one of those movies that was always on TV growing up,
Yep.
and I always watched it. And the whole movie's plot was because someone destroyed his scooter. The Christian Slater scooter. Great movie.
Nice.
The Legend of Billie Jean. That's like that movie, like 3 O'Clock High.
Yeah. Yeah. I
so
forgot
good.
about that.
Such a good movie. All those 80s movies, man. They were always on TV and I loved them.
Did you ever see the Wraith?
Is that the one with the guy who wears the big
The car and Charlie Sheen.
He wears the motorcycle helmet,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I think I have seen it, but
I haven't seen it in forever. I'm gotta get that. But oh man, yeah.
I mean, that's great.
John Wick 3. You see that trailer?
No, I missed it. Wait, I saw the first trailer. I mean, those are good.
I think there's only one trailer for it.
Oh, then I saw it. It looks good, man.
Yeah,
I
I
like
love those movies. I'm sorry. It's just
there's nothing to apologize.
good old mindless fun. Like
I think it's above mindless though. I think they're just good action movies.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I think
I love them.
Keanu Reeves has become one of those guys that like I don't think he's a good actor, but I like him. Does that make sense?
I think properly cast, he's a great actor.
Okay, give me an example of a movie.
John Wick. Like,
okay, you're right. All right.
like
or,
just
or Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Just like when he's cast in
But-
a role that you don't need him to emote a lot.
Right, but he's really bad in The Matrix, but he was really necessary in The Matrix. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because like he just
Whoa.
he doesn't emote well.
No,
he's
right.
not an emotional man.
Right.
For better, for worse.
I like him.
I love him, man. I love him. I think he's great.
Him, I also tend to like Bruce Willis movies, even though I really don't like it. And I also admit, I find myself liking more Tom Cruise movies than I dislike.
Oh, man.
And like, you know, because he's one of those guys that for some
Tom
reason,
Cruise for a reason.
yeah,
you know,
like,
man.
but like, is he one of those person that like someone would be like, hey man, I'm a Tom Cruise fan. Like, you don't ever say that, but with that said, like, I love Top Gun.
Yeah.
I like the new Mission Impossible.
Mm-hmm.
I love what's that Steven Spielberg movie I love of his so much.
It's something I know what you're talking. We can remember the future.
Oh my god, why can't I think of
Minority Report?
Minority Report?
Yeah.
I love that movie.
He's a good actor. He's a good actor, and he gets.
Is he a good actor, or is he a good Tom? Does he play a good Tom Cruise? Like
He plays a good Tom
like,
Cruise. He gets good scripts. I mean,
he plays like generic alpha male.
sort of.
Right.
But he's an artist. He does his own stunts.
Yeah. No, I mean, hey, look, all respect to Tom Cruise. Like, I don't know. He's probably not a guy I would hang out with, but
he takes the shit serious. I mean, it's like that.
I agree.
At the end of the day, he's
in it to win it.
He's in it to win it.
He's giving you 100%.
Yeah. He's gonna fucking get out that keeps and he's gonna act, man. He's gonna.
I guess he knows his place. He's gonna do it. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, intense.
But
intensity.
But he's one of those guys that like I want to not admit that I like his movies. Like Bruce Willis, I like Bruce.
Yeah.
I like more Bruce Willis movies than I dislike. And
Did you see Death Wish?
Okay.
It
We'll
was
talk about that,
good.
and then we're. So I started watching it,
Yeah.
and right when it got to the point where I knew it was going to be the moment of sadness, I just couldn't do it. So I turned it off, and I was going to revisit it, and I haven't revisited it.
Oh
yet.
wow, they mellowed that out too. Like, don't see
really?
the Charles Bronson one.
I've seen the Charles Bronson.
I thought those were worse as far as like.
Yeah, I think I just wasn't in the mood for it. I'm excited for the Games of Thrones is gonna rule our lives, but you're not even into that.
You don't? Yeah, I know. How crazy is that?
Yeah, that is crazy.
When does it start up?
I think mid-April.
Okay,
Yeah.
and it's the last season, right?
This
is the last
This is
season?
it. Yeah, this is it. This is
Gonna
it.
Conclude. Are you worried or that they're gonna like
Mess it up?
Yeah.
No, but like I did feel that last season was a little too. It felt a little sped up.
Okay.
Like what I did like about Game of Thrones is that they really like paced it slow, and I like that.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, especially like from the first season.
Right.
Like what the fuck just happened? Like,
Yeah.
you know, and it's like I got to like season 5.
I love Game of Thrones.
I mean, I loved it. I never stopped liking it, and then I got like I don't know what happened. I forgot.
If you
I
fall
missed
off,
a year.
That's all it takes.
And
yeah.
I couldn't go back and continue. I'd have to watch everything over again, which I will. I will.
You should.
But I mean, I totally will. There's not a question. Maybe I should. Just...
I'm excited for those guys to do Star Wars. I took a shot with the creator, Dan Lindelof.
Sweet.
He was a nice guy. We compared
Damon Lindelof.
Yeah, we compared our ethnic noses. He was
He's
super
in
cool.
Game of Thrones.
He was
the Lost writer.
Oh, not David Lindelof. What's the other guy? I feel terrible. But there's two creators. Anyways, he was super nice.
They will do justice to Star Wars, I think.
Yeah, I heard they're gonna do Old Republic, and I don't know if
awesome.
Is that going back? I'm tired of going back.
Who cares? It's far enough removed. It doesn't matter. But yes,
I want to go forward. I've said that, but I'm tired of going back with every franchise. I want to go forward. Give me new Star Wars. Go ahead. Give me something.
Yeah, but it's so far removed. It's unrelated, so it doesn't matter. Like,
I guess so, but that's not true because then they have to weave in. They have to weave in the future into the past to make the past work. Like, I would rather them take the past and weave something into the future.
Yeah.
Is that nonsense that I just...
I mean, not really, but the whole thing is in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
You can go back or forward. It really doesn't matter. You have lightsabers and spaceships.
Yeah, I guess so,
and it's
but...
ancient history. It's not hundreds of years. It's thousands of
That's
years.
kind of cool.
So it's like, like in Star Wars times, they could even have it wrong.
Yeah.
They not really knew what happened. The technology could even be better because Star Wars is the Dark Ages, so they got better technology. Like,
no, I mean, it makes sense. Can I tell you my absolute reason why it kind of distracts me? Because I know that those characters are no longer with us. Like, they're deceased. Like, I want to follow the adventures. Suspense. Yeah, I want to follow the adventures of a character that's continuing their story. Anyways, that's my thought. Anything else you got? You like my battle cat? It didn't come out very good, but we did one of those pottery places. You ever go to those?
Nope.
Yeah, so I did Battle Cat. If you couldn't tell.
Pretty cool.
Nah, it's not, but that's okay. All right. Well, with that said, I want to thank Michael again. With Creative, I forgot what it was. I'll put it up there.
Thank you, Michael.
We like these. Let me know if you like these Nerd Out stickers. I rocked one on my laptop, and I'm representing. And until next time,
Nerd Out.
Did we get everything? Don't die. Don't die.
I died.
Oh my god.
Man.